Hello everybody, Vergosity here. How is it going today, guys? Thank you for joining me for Futurecraft episode number 22 today, guys. How exciting is that? I think I keep saying that every single intro. Episode 20, how exciting. Episode 21, how exciting. Episode 22, well, that's exciting. Anyways, we are down in our basement, guys, working on our little trophy collection room, whatever it's going to be, our little hall of memories that we've got over here. And we got the shape all done last time and had the floor put in. And I've just been kind of playing around with some different colors and whatnot that we're going to do down in this basement level here, because they're kind of a little orangey up there. And we're trying to kind of blend it, so we didn't want it to be too dramatic of a change. And I kind of went with this green terracotta. Now, it's not exactly that blended right there between those two colors, but I think that it works going from one level to the next. And then I did the oak trapdoors around the outside here, as opposed to we have the acacia up there. I think it looks kind of nice. We'll have to see. We're gonna need to put some more splashes of color in somewhere too, because otherwise it's just gonna be a little too white all over the place, especially because this floor is a little taller than the floor upstairs, so the walls are just a little bit longer. But in here, we've just put down the pillar and basically did some quartz pillars and then some stairs around it. And we're just kind of playing with the design of it and how we want it to end up looking when we're done. I think I like that. And then we put some of the quartz pillars back there. We're going to bring some more of the accent, that green terracotta accents, and start doing that around the top. And filling in the walls with a lot of white concrete, I believe we're going to do too. We've managed to get ourselves, oh, we don't actually have that much. I thought I had more white concrete than that. So we might have to go back out and grab some more white concrete. Oh, I had a couple stacks in my inventory. I had a few stacks in my inventory. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get through the whole room, but at least it'll get us started. And then, guys, a little later on, we'll do some more work out at the squid and ink farm there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that done as much as we wanted to get done, because I haven't been doing the work on it out there as much, because it's a little tedious at this point compared to even the other parts. This is even a little more tedious. So I think we're going to play down in here for a little while and start filling in some walls and adding some color, and eventually we can get a place where we can actually put up that banner. So guys, let's get going on this episode today. Zephyro has been helping me out a little bit, and if you can see what he's doing here, he has cleaned up all of the diorite. Of course, he just took out all the diorite that was in the walls, and he's just made himself a little campfire and it's storing diorite one at a time. And it's so wasteful, though. Those are blocks. Those are actual blocks. Does it hurt? I wonder if it even hurts just because he's touching it. Does it hurt to touch it? Oh, that could be taken a couple different ways, but you know, the diorite. It's burning! It's burning! No! Diorite burns! Ah. Alright, so I'm kind of playing around over in the corners right here and trying to figure out what we want to do. And I think what I want to do is I want to have this concrete in the back, and then I've made myself some green stained glass. And if we do something like this, will that look okay if we do that across? And then maybe actually we could actually even kind of put something behind there and make that like almost like a display case. So let's see if we chip out this over here. I don't know. And the green glass like that. That looks okay. Maybe even a little splash of the sea lanterns right down at the bottom here might do a little something. Let me grab my sea lanterns. Ooh, now that, although that's kind of messed up then. We'd have to go, this one would have to be like that too, with the green down there. Ooh, that's super bright. Holy cow, that's really bright. Oh, it's going to look a little bit weird because the wall's going to continue out here. So if the wall continues out a little bit more, then that definitely looks weird. Okay, so I think we could make this like a display case. Let's put like maybe a set of armor back there or something like that. So we'd have to actually open it up a little bit more then. And yeah, let's chip away this back here. And because it's not symmetrical, we can just do this on the one side. We don't have to worry about doing it on the other side, too. So we want the green glass to stay. The green glass is in the right spot. And then we want there to be a little bit of a display. Oh, yeah, that'll look cool. That'll definitely look cool. All right, so let's see. I think that might even be big enough right there. We could put the armor stand like right here. So let's turn this back wall into white concrete. Oh yeah, that's gonna look awesome. That'll look real cool. What if I did a green trim down on the bottom here too now? So let's see. There's that green. What if I did like this down on the bottom here? Ooh, that looks cool. With the green trim down there, that looks pretty cool, yeah. I think I like that. Oh yeah, definitely, that pops. That definitely pops out there. And this is a nice shape here, perfect. I think that maybe we'll even put 2 armor stands back there, one there and one there. What is he doing down there? He's got a little friends. He's got a whole bunch of little friends that are hanging out with him. They're so funny down there. Zap. Oh, I love it. Very clever. I don't know, how did you attract them like that? Do you need me to save you? Oh, there he goes. He saved himself. Alright, so we got a little bit more progress done in here. So we cleaned up the entryway a little bit and made ourselves a little bench with some planters. And we're probably going to repeat the same thing on the other side over there. A little bit of symmetry right there. But in here, guys, we've started to get the walls done a little bit more. I ended up doing this green trim of the glazed terracotta all the way around because I think that looks nice. I think it adds a nice color, a nice brightness to it because this green terracotta is a little bit dark if you don't have lights right on it. And I'm not exactly sure where we're going to have lights. So I think down at the bottom there, I think that adds a little splash of brightness all the way around. And yeah, we kind of just filled this wall in here and carried it over like that, and then did these and this guy here too, and we're working our way up to the top there. I should probably get this repeated up at the top there. That's going to look really nice once we get that done. So let's work on that. And then I want to get this wall over here because this is where we're going to have our banners. I want to at least get that wall going and get my banner hung up in there. And then also these little parts right here, I want to do something a little different. I don't want these to just be white because we got it on that side and we got it over on that side too. So we got to find out some way to play around with that. And it might maybe even take some more of the glazed terracotta and just mixing it in some different rotations up in there. So we'll see though, but yeah, it's coming along. We're getting there. Okay, I'm gonna grab the banner because down in our new memory hall of memories, or room of memories, I guess, we got a little area to put the banner up in. So this is gonna be where I'm gonna display all of the banners, and this one's gonna go right there. And, yep, I don't think we want to put do we want to put a sign to label it? I don't think we'd want to do that. And then there's, spaces for 6, and then another row for 6. And actually, this would be for, let's see, for May. So, it'd be January, February, March, April, May is where this one would go. And then, yeah, maybe we want to do some signs on them, just so we know what they're from. Probably put it up on the top there. So let's see if we can grab a sign real quick here. And let's see what colors we got. Do we want to throw the spruce in there? It's a little harder to see the spruce. Let's go with the birch because that's nice and light. And, oh, and then we can actually dye the color of the ink in there. Let's dye it green because everything else is kind of green up in here. So let's continue that to be green too. So I think we're going to put this right on the top, right up there. And we'll say this is from May. Yeah, all right. And I think we're going to... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that color. Nope, I don't like the color at all. You can't, it doesn't come out as much. So then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some glass. We're just going to put glass over the front of it. And it's going to be like a display case with all of our banners on the inside of it. Let's see if we have any good colors here. We got some light gray. Let's see what some... Actually, we probably want some panes, though. So, you know what? Let's just go with some regular, good old glass panes and make it nice and visible for everything to see through, because, you know, maybe we don't want to have a color because the colors kind of might detract from what we're trying to do here. So I really can't hit that one. Yes, there we go. Okay, we'll just kind of throw this across here real quick. Alright guys, we got the glass in, so there it is. It doesn't quite look like I wanted it to with the glass in there, honestly. Not exactly what I was thinking it was going to come out like, so I think we're going to want to put some... Maybe we don't even need glass in it, maybe it's just kind of an open display case. It just looks kind of weird with that in there, doesn't it? And there's no need for this to be behind glass, I guess. I wish there was an Instamine glass, that would be awesome. Yeah, I think it just being open is definitely... Maybe I just do a little bit of glass trim around the outside, kind of like that. Maybe I just do that. Just to give a little bit of something there. Yeah, actually that looks pretty good. So if we chip away the rest of this on the inside here. Okay, that looks better. I definitely like that better. I think it could actually even just be colored glass if it's going to be like that. I think we could do the green glass there, green glass panes. I think that'll be fine. So we got to make some green glass panes, but I think we're just about done in here for right now. We're going to head out and do some id and squink progress. Id and squink progress. I said that in the last video too. I don't know why I have a hard time getting out squid and ink. Squid and ink farm progress. It's going to be more breaking ice like we were doing last time and opening the fence gates. So, a little tedious, but let's go see. I think somebody did a little bit more progress out there. So, let's head out and take a look at that. So, we have now done, me and a couple other people, because I think Zeph did a little bit. I don't know who else has been out here, but somebody else did a little bit. But it's all done all the way around, all the way back to where we originally started. So, it's kind of almost half of it. It's close to half. Let's just look at it from above just real quick. Yeah, it's about, oh, maybe not quite halfway done yet. Maybe, oh dear, maybe a third of the way done yet. So I'm going to do one more little session over on this side over here for a little bit more, and then we're going to go do something else, because this is just tiresome. This is just boring, honestly. Of all the Minecraft things I've done, this seems to be the least fun so far. So I just kind of want to get it done. That's one of the problems I have with doing these things, is I just kind of want to get them done after a while. Why did that one not? Oh dear, we fell. Okay. Yep, so we're just going up and down and up and down and up and down, constantly opening all these gates, breaking all this ice, making all water sources for our little squiddies to make us plenty of ink. Alright, we are done out here for the day, and let's see. Yeah, I'd say it's at least halfway now, because, yeah, that's big curve up there. And that back around and filling in there. So yeah, and actually this is like really, really skinny over here. It's only a couple wide in those spots. So that's actually probably going to go pretty quick once we get past this big patch right here, which is where I'm stopping right now. And what I think we're going to do is, instead of heading right back to the base, I am starting to use a lot of wood and a lot of trapdoors, especially those oak trapdoors. Seem to be using those a lot in the level that we're working on right now. So I want to head out to the Mooshroom perimeter, where we have a tree farm out there. You guys have not been out to the Mooshroom perimeter. I've been waiting to go out there until it was all nice and finished and decorated, and I'm pretty sure it is. So actually, I know where to go. We just need to head into this piston bolt right over here. And let's see. So I think we click this. Minecart should come popping down. Hop in, and away we go. Beautiful. And it's just a short little ride down and then over, and we'll be there in just a second. Alright, here we are. And see, mushroom. Mushroom for Mooshroom perimeter. So let's hop through here and check out what we got. Oh, Some stuff has been done since the last time I was here. Wow, this was not here last time. Okay, this must be sorting system. I kind of don't, that's not ready yet, so don't look at that. But you guys can look at all of this. Look at all of this. Holy cow. This is absolutely beautiful. It's out right in the middle of an ocean. Look at that. Right out in the middle of an ocean here. All the way down to bedrock and beautifully decorated all the way around here. Very nice looking. Carpets over the entire thing on the ground. This is a mooshroom farm so that the mooshrooms will spawn on here and then we'll get steak and leather drops from them, and it should be somewhat automatic. Looks like he's got flowing up into there, and yeah, this sorting system is definitely a new thing here. But I wanted to look at the tree farm over here because this is what we need to be working on. I think we need to figure out how this works, and then lamp on for oak. Okay, I don't think I have any, unfortunately I don't think I brought any saplings with me. So that might be an issue. Let me see if I can find some somewhere around here. Okay, so I'm gonna just grab some from there. Now then, I think that lamp on bone meal farm. Okay, let's activate bone meal farm. Okay, now I think that I click this barrel here to start it. I believe that's what I do. Let's hope so. I think so, and then we should just aim right in there. Let's see. Yep. There goes the TNT. Okay, I hadn't heard it there for a second. All right. So we can just kind of stand right here. Yep, we just stand right here. Look at that, man. It gives you more saplings back than you use. This is amazing. All right. Taking some logs home with me today. Just make sure it's looking like it's running right. Is it? Oh, yeah, that's working. That's working proper. You just can't hear the explosions from over here as much. Did I just put a piece of glass there? So, I think I did a boo-boo. I did not turn on the switch for the oak trees, and I believe it had a big oak tree actually grow down there, or attempt to grow, which caused these pistons over here to get out of line, and then these ones down here, they should just be pulling back and retracting that, though. I don't know why they're still on. They must be bud-powered from somewhere, but I messaged Tizy Boy to see if he wanted me to try to fix it, or just what he said, because I don't want to break it more. I think I can fix it. I'm pretty sure if you just reset this wall back over and then reset these pistons back over, but I'm just not 100% sure. So we're gonna take the couple logs that we collected here and go back home because we did get a couple at least. But yeah, that didn't seem to go quite like I had hoped there. Sorry, buddy. I hope I didn't do anything too bad. I'm just going to take this one stack here because I don't even think I did it long enough to get 2 stacks. So, all right. Slightly failed attempt at getting some oak logs. Well, that was a fairly non-productive time away from the base here. I mean, we did get some stuff done over at the ink farm. I managed to break the tree farm. Tizy Boy said it's okay. He needed something else to put in his episode, and mining was getting a little boring for just his episode that he was trying to make. So he just said, thank you. It gives me something to do. I said, yeah, okay. You're welcome? Question mark, question mark. But all right, guys. It has been just a little bit since you've seen this last time, and I've done some work in here, guys. We got this whole back section all done, this wall here. So, yep, this is where we're going to start putting things that we found and things that we want to save. And then I put the end rods on the side of it like that. Doesn't that kind of look cool? Like you'd see kind of like in a museum or something, how they have the lights kind of shining and the bars across it. So I think that actually works out really well. And I just put up a couple paintings because I just don't have anything else to put up right now. So a few paintings and then just the idea of where we're going to have some things. Let's decorate these guys in here. Let's get some armor on them and get them a little bit of a pose. Here is one of our books right here. This is Zephyro, my challenge for the PvP arena. And this is the kind of stuff I'm saving. Just anything that was addressed to me or any sort of fun little items like that. Like up here is a different one that he had sent to me, and a different book that I got from somebody else. So yeah, we're just gonna have a nice little collection area up here. Now we've done some white terracotta along the sides there to kind of add a little bit of color, and I think that works pretty well. It's funny that white terracotta comes out very, very pinkish with these shaders on, though. I noticed that earlier too. And we just got to figure out how we're gonna do the ceiling and how we're gonna mix these into the ceiling. Do we want the ceiling to be all white? Or maybe a little bit of like a different color here, but then white on the majority of it. So we got to kind of play around. The problem is it's pretty far up there, so it's a little hard for me to get up there to change stuff and then come back down and back and forth. So we're going to have to figure out a way to get up there. Maybe we build just a nice set of scaffolding across the whole thing here instead of going up and down over and over again. But let's get going on that ceiling and see where we can get. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take one last look at what we've done to this room today. And first, we installed a different bench over here. The bench was kind of more like this before, yeah, without the arms on there. And I just thought it would look nice if it was more like an official bench with a couple arms on the side. And then we'll do the same thing as soon as we move the shulker boxes out of there. And here we go. So we did nice pillars of varying colors there, kind of up and around, and kept the trim going all the way to the back there. And then kind of did the same thing over here. Now those two green ones should not be there. That should be a square right there, not with that little jagged line, but it should be over there. And we added a little bit of light gray, and I kind of had to run out right here, or kind of had to stop because I ran out of that, and I also ran out of white concrete. So I didn't feel like going to get more right now before we just kind of took a little bit of a look around here. So this room is getting there pretty much done. We need a little bit more detail in the ceiling. Probably going to put up some things to represent some vents and a little bit of light because it's going to be a little bit too dark right in a couple places, and I'd like to brighten it up there. And we did the guys in the armor stand here. We put Mofo looking a little confused about redstone, and then we just got Dude in the armor right there. Just kind of simple for now, but eventually I'll put my own pieces of armor on there and stuff that I want to collect, I guess. I don't really know exactly how that's gonna work, but yeah, our little display case is looking good. Guys, our room is looking pretty good. I gotta say, this actually came together pretty well. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this episode of Futurecraft, and I will see you guys next time with more work on this room and more work on the squid farm. I promise we're gonna get that squid farm done one of these days. If you guys want to see more progress, hit subscribe and click that bell. And you will always know as soon as a new episode comes out. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.